Game clock at
So gay ass nigga right here.
Final play before the 2-minute warning. Jackson will keep it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got it there. He did not. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Purdy from the gun.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Purdy.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
32 yards. And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 32. First down, 49ers.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So faggot ass nigga right here, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Your weak ass, your bitch ass up, nigga. You's a hoe, nigga. Not like how your boyfriend do.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
By no means
This nigga here again, a bitch.
Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back
Bro, you gay a bitch, nigga. Shut your hoe ass up.
Second and 10.
Looking to throw.
Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Jennings. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And down inside the 15 he goes. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Purdy now to throw.
Touchdown 49ers. Jawan Jennings from 13 yards out. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A back foot throw there is incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Niners' 36-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tyler Loop now for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Ravens 23, 49ers 8. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Get set, get set.
Purdy looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at 7. Here's Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Watch out!
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
It's a weak ass nigga.